The Quad Squad Pod merch store is live. So why don't you come check it out with me? Hey everybody, it's Andrew. And I'm going to be walking you through our merch store, not only so you can see what's available to you, but also because it's next to impossible for me to turn down the opportunity to record myself speaking. Now, the first design you're going to be looking at here is the QSP logo. And what you're probably thinking when you're listening to or watching the podcast on YouTube is, why don't I have a t-shirt or a sweatshirt or a pair of socks with the QSP logo? And to answer that question, I haven't the slightest idea, but I certainly hope you'll remedy that situation as soon as possible. And I think it's time we move on to our next design. So we're going to be looking at the Quad Squad artwork that Carter put together for us here, which the four of us are eternally grateful for, as he is immensely talented. And for this design, not only do you get the four of us, you get Pauly's three adorable children. So I don't know how it gets better than that. I love the mouse pad here. I think that's fantastic. Or this design on a pair of dress socks. How do you say no to that? I don't know. Now let's continue on to Aaron's favorite design, the Fuck You Andrew tally. And if we're being honest, this one might be my favorite as well. I might just have to get the clock in this design and hang it somewhere in the background so it's going to be seen for every episode of the podcast moving forward on YouTube. This one is too good, if you ask me. 3 down, 2 to go. And the fourth design we're going to be looking at is the That's My Jam design. And this cracks me up every time, every time that I see it. Now, if you'll notice on the design there, that's Aaron on the left. And one specific item I wanted to point out here that I think could be beneficial is there is a magnet. You could slap that right on your fridge. So every time you see it, you're reminded that you need to message Aaron to make sure that he's taken his daily vitamins. He will appreciate that as well. And last but not least, actually our most requested design is technical difficulties, which is something we have had no shortage of over the course of the first few episodes of the podcast. Now, this one is fantastic across the board, whether you're talking hats, shirts, phone cases, mask, laptop sleeve, whatever it is. This one seems to be a hit already, and the merch hasn't even come out yet. So we cannot wait to see everyone excited for it, rocking their technical difficulties merch. Now, the last thing we're going to show you here is if you go from Explore Designs to Shop Products, you can sort through the items there on the left-hand side. Now, as we click over there, you're going to see under Clothing, when that gets clicked, you can actually receive 15% off when you buy any 3 items. And if that's not a deal, I don't know what is.